We did lots of research before we started making math snacks. We looked at 24,000 standardized test items, particularly our open-ended standardized items, to find out what kids were having trouble with. And then we went and observed in classrooms, and we also listened to teachers when they told us areas that they found difficult to teach. We have a wonderful interdisciplinary team that's creating math snacks. It includes mathematicians, learning scientists, math educators, and researchers. And then we work closely with the Learning Games lab to actually design the materials. Because of the generous support of the National Science Foundation, we were able to do research throughout the development of our games. Ultimately, we did a random control trial that showed that kids who did the curriculum and math snacks learned more math than the kids who just did the curriculum.
Teachers and kids are crucial in our development of math snacks. We test with them here in the Games Lab, in math summer camps, in classrooms, because they help us not only test each game and animation, but develop really powerful teaching tools that go with each snack. Math snacks tools are not about practice. They are about conceptual understanding. So every game, every animation, every follow-up learning activity is centered on helping kids understand crucial concepts and then apply that understanding in a meaningful way. We have an amazing collection of teacher support materials. There's printable teacher guides and learner guides, these wonderful videos that show teachers using math snacks in their classroom. And all of the games and animations and teaching tools are free, available online, and they work.
Just like all of the Math Snacks videos, the 2 or 3 minute animation lends itself perfectly to 2 or 3 days of rich discussion and great student understanding, and that ultimately is the goal. Mathematics isn't just about the algorithms and the formulas. It's about giving the students the tools to solve problems, not only in class, but in their real life. That's the beauty of being a math teacher. I really love all of the hands-on activities provided in the support materials for each math snack animation. They provide students the opportunity to become actively involved in creating, in drawing, in measuring, and in doing mathematics. This gives them a visual way to see how math is relevant in their everyday lives. I'm really excited about all of the support materials we have for Math Snacks. We have print guides, teacher guides, lesson plan protocols, learner guides, how-to videos, and all the students' materials are available in Spanish. And we spent years developing these by watching students and working with teachers. It's been a great project.
One of the similarities between math and gameplay is the value of perseverance. Kids need to learn that struggling is okay. It's okay if they don't get it right away. A kid playing a game will persevere and keep trying to figure it out. They don't need somebody standing there telling them what to do every minute. And we're looking for the same thing in math. We're looking for kids to develop strategies for what to do when they don't know what to do. Kids are going to find a lot of strategies for playing the game, and they're going to want to share them with each other. And that's great, because those strategies for playing the game almost always lead to strategies about the math. And then you tell them, okay, now you're going to play it again, and I want you to think about the math we've been talking about and how it helps you play the game. Hands-on learning is so important. We do a lot of math with paper and pencil, but that's not enough to develop deep conceptual understanding. When a student is engaged in a hands-on activity and they have control over what they're doing, the concepts become much more meaningful to them. Math isn't just about following a process, it's about understanding why the process works.
If I've done my job correctly, my students don't feel like I've told them something. Rather, they've come through and they feel like they've learned it for themselves. Now that's the great thing about all this, is the fact that they can come out feeling like they've learned something and they've had a little fun also. Math Snacks is all about engagement. When the students are engaged, they're alert. And when they're alert, they learn.
I had never heard about math snacks before, and then when I learned about them and I started using them, it's just awesome. I use the animations of Math Snacks. The kids are so excited about it. I use the games, the video clips, all of it ties together and is perfect in my classroom. What I'm most surprised at is that throughout the year, we'll be talking and something will come up like talk, 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 and they'll refer back to bad date. They'll say bread, they'll say fish. I'll talk about number rights, pearl diver. They know exactly what I'm talking about. We can go back and we are on common ground. One of the things I like best about Math Snacks is I can go ahead and access it at home, and it prepares for me how I'm going to teach the lesson. There's a video clip, there's a teacher guide, there's a student guide, there's a handout for students to go ahead and do, there's games. It's an all-in-one complete package that I can actually use in my classroom. Games in the past were set up where the teacher would teach and the student would just use the game as practice. The cool thing about Math Snacks is that it allows the teacher to go ahead and come up with other activities because the game itself does the teaching. That way the teacher can come up with other strategies and other activities to extend and apply that learning.